She's right there beside you, gazing at the roof, puzzled about how life led her to this spot. Not that you're mistreating her. You're spot on in every way. Steady work, dependable wheels. You reply to messages quick, mark special dates, and her mom adores you. But your touch makes her shiver a bit uneasy. Your kiss has her counting down the seconds till it's done. In bed together, she's planning the next day's shopping since numbness beats feeling stuck. You're not what she picked out of passion. You're her fallback option, not her dream. More like a safety net. She didn't go for you because she craved you. She picked you because the ones who lit her up passed her by. After chasing those hard-to-get fellas who thrilled her, she went safe with you for that cozy security. But safe without the fire's just a plush jail cell. And she's the guard who quietly despises her shift. She convinces herself she's grown up, craving real ties over hot sparks. But peek at her eyes when her kind strolls past. See her glow when that rough-edged guy at the pub cracks a quip. Hear her laugh shift when a true crush notices her. That fire you've never caught aimed your way, it ain't gone. It's saved for anyone but you. Picking safe always hides a grudge. She holds it against you for being all she said she needed, but not what she truly hankered for. Your readiness bugs her, your keenness feels clingy, your steadiness dull. What makes you solid kills the bedroom vibe for her. Reliability spells tedium. Loyalty looks needy. Affection seems soft. And way deep inside, spots she'd deny, she plain resents you for it. But it turns uglier. You're not merely her fallback, you're her tool. Remember when being a decent fella earned real respect? When reliability and kindness won admiration. Now those traits turn you into something to mine for benefits, not share life with. Your niceness ain't power, it's for taking. Your reliability? It's owed with zero payback. She hangs on to you like a comfort pet, saving her prime self for guys who hardly notice. You field those midnight sob calls over the jerk who vanished. You hear her rant about rotten men while you're the good one she overlooks. She spills on flings, heartaches, her loop of bad picks as you stay loyal to her. But picking you for real? That'd mean owning the good guy was right all along, and her pride can't swallow that. See how she taps your goodwill like a handyman service, but shuts you out of hers. You'll haul her stuff to a new place, but she's occupied when you need a lift. You'll hear her woes for ages, but she's wiped out for yours. You'll tweak her ride, spot her cash, play shrink or fixer or backup, all while she gripes online about no good men around. You're not unseen, just slotted as a gadget, not a shot at more. The disdain leaks in how she wastes your time, effort, heart as cheap. She bails on you fast for a hotter invite. Keeps you waiting like an extra bulb, forgotten till the lights flicker. And if you slip, show a soft side, her instincts rev up hard. Her look shifts when you bear your worries, doubts, that cry in a spat. She files it away under why he turns my stomach. She pushed you to open up, swore sharing would bond you. But the instant you let guards down, her pull for you vanished. Not bit by bit, bam, like flipping from want to revulsion. She can't shake it off. Millions of years of evolution tuned her to chase after solid strength. And when you let your feelings spill out, it just screams to her that you're no guardian. She's hardwired to crave a real protector. Your tears? They didn't endear you to her as a fellow human. They just painted you as fragile. Your worries didn't build a bridge of understanding. They made you seem pitiful. Your openness? It didn't spark closeness. It bred a quiet scorn she'll deny, but can't erase. Keep an eye on how she probes your toughness all the time. She'll stir up trouble to check if you hold steady or break down. She'll start arguments to test if you stand your ground or back off. She'll whip up confusion to see if you're the steady anchor or merely drifting along. Every one of those little challenges is her hidden revulsion, hunting for proof that you're as soft as she fears. The world today pushes men to tap into their softer side, but her ancient instincts couldn't care less about today's touchy-feely ways. In a healthy setup, if a guy shows his struggles, the woman who says she loves him would offer kindness. When your loved one is hurting, it ought to pull out support, not scorn. But that means she'd have to push past her built-in drives. Most folks would sooner ride their gut feelings than wrestle them down. What if she saw your openness as a gift of trust? Like you're handing her a rare peek into your true self, the kind other guys would guard with their lives. Picture women reacting to a man's soft spots the way guys do to a woman's. When she weeps, you hold her close. When she's afraid, you shield her. When she stumbles, you lift her up. Her shows of weakness don't dim your spark. They often draw you nearer, tighter, more watchful. But that natural warmth you give so easily, it's alien to her when the tables turn. The just friends line she tosses after the spark fades, it's a sorry handout that cheapens what once was. It's her keeping you handy for backup while shutting the door on real closeness. She'll lean on your listening ear, your handy fixes, your steady company. But without any romantic give and take. It's disdain dressed up as friendliness, revulsion cloaked in concern. This revulsion isn't just a flinch, it's her tool. Disgust acts like her handy switch, and you're the set she's fiddling with. Too weepy? Flip, disgust. Too clingy? Flip, disgust. Too ready? Flip, disgust. She's learned that a sour face gets you to shape up quicker than plain talk. Why spell out her wants when she can just grimace and watch you puzzle over your slip-up? This scorn isn't random, it's calculated. When she turns up her nose at your soft side, you hustle to seem tougher. When she recoils from your heart on your sleeve, you bottle it up. She's shaping you like a pup, but instead of rewards for stepping right, she dials back the disgust when you toe the line. You're always on stage, dodging that icy glare, that slight lean away from your touch, that blank look while you share. Her shaky limits get backed by this disgust because she won't just say back off. She can't straight up tell you she needs room, craves a change, or isn't into it. So she turns repulsion into a barrier, sidestepping blame for her own picks. It's simpler to gag at your everyday human stuff than own up to not handling it. The disgust frees her from give and take too. If you're gross in her eyes, she owes you zilch. Not warmth, not regard, not even plain decency. She takes all you provide and returns empty-handed, all excused by this fake vibe that you're somehow lesser. Every duty as your partner vanishes with that one feeling of yuck. Sneakier still, she keeps you down to feel on top. Each time she sneers at your feelings, your wants, your very self, she's scaling a mental ladder built on knocking you smaller. You're not her equal, you're her boost to superiority. When she eyes you with scorn, she's not spotting your flop. She's tallying her win in a race you never entered. The stripping of your humanity happens step by step. First, your emotions get labeled excessive. Then, your needs turn clingy. Your wishes? They slide into creepy. Your affection turns needy, bit by bit. She peels away your human side until you're nothing but a list of quirks she puts up with. You're not a full person with real feelings anymore. You're just a pesky thing she has to handle. Her ego thrives on putting you down, like a leech sucking the life out. When she dismisses your joy over something you enjoy, she thinks she's so worldly. When she sighs off your sweet tries at romance, she sees herself as beyond those basics. Your energy proves her upper hand. Your real self shows her classy side. Listen to how she chats about you with pals. You're not a guy with depth. You're a string of gripes, eye rolls, and tales of, you won't believe what he pulled this time. She connects with gals by trashing guys, calling you all so basic, so draining to deal with. Bashing men isn't chit-chat, it's her ticket to fit in, and your dignity pays the tab for her gal pals' nods. When reason doesn't work, her heart rules the roost. She can't say why you turn her stomach. She just senses it. Ask what you messed up, and she snaps. If you don't get it, I can't explain. Try sorting it out with sense, and she claims you missed the point. Her moods shape her truth. Right now, they brand you gross. No chat will shift that, cause she's running on gut, not brains. Her fuzzy limits spark mess, so disgust is her quick stop. She won't admit, I need room grown-up style. Instead, she fakes revulsion to shove you off. Can't say, I'm swamped, so she gets sick of you being near. Revulsion sets her wall when she's too frail for real ones. The safety she craves is really her grip on things. You make me uneasy means you're not letting me call the shots. Her nausea at your heart's needs? They challenge her taking without sharing. Disgust shields her from the scare of true give and take. Yet she's stuck with you 2 years, loathing you the last year and a half. Each dawn, she stirs beside you, feeling caged. Every peck seems like cheating her own soul. Each "I love you" is a fib that slips out smoother. She lingers, cause splitting admits lost time. Alone feels worse than the bile. You cover half the bills, and cash is tight these days. It's all show, pretending desire, faking care, playing the part. Inside, she's plotting outs. Intimacy's a chore on the calendar. She zones out to survive. Outings? She ticks off seconds till she's home, thumbing her screen solo. She whispers she's giving it a go. That sparks might return. That love needs bending. But bending means both lose a bit. She's not bending. She's stuck with a guy she finds truly off-putting, hoping for an upgrade. You're not her equal. You're her stand-in, holding the spot till the right one arrives. The worst twist? She taps your cash, your hours, your heart's work, all while scorning the source. Lets you foot meals that sicken her just sitting through. Takes your presence but hates the giver's touch. Crashes in your place, borrows your ride, dips into your wallet. Feeling smug you're fool enough to offer to someone who plainly can't stand you. And you? You chalk her chill to job woes, the sparkless bed to fatigue. Her flinch at your reach? She's just not touchy. Her nitpicks? She's aiming to better you. You've spun a whole yarn to dodge the obvious that anyone else spots. She truly can't abide you, and you're the final to catch on. The warnings blaze like bright signs. She hasn't started anything intimate in half a year. She's glued to her phone whenever you're in the same room. She sets up outings without looping you in. She chats about tomorrow like you're not part of it. She calls it her place, even after you've shacked up there for a whole year. But you brush it off, cause facing facts means owning up to bedding down with someone who hardly stands you. Guys get drilled to bulldoze past pushback, to show their mettle, to lock in gals through grit and loyalty. So her scorn looks like a hurdle to clear, not a warning. When she backs off, you lean in more. You're in a setup where bailing is the smart play, but you keep betting big on a dud, cause quitting seems like defeat. Your guy's mind hunts fixes for glitches. She's down? You'll amp up efforts. She's turned off? You'll switch things up. But you can't patch her sense that she's better than you. The harder you push, the more pitiful you seem, ramping her revulsion, spurring you to try more. It's a nosedive you miss cause you're all about answers. Now, the big shift that flips the script. Drop the crave for her nod, and she starts chasing your gaze. Quit checking "that fine" and go with "here's the plan." Her disdain flips to hunger. Quit circling her like a moon and make yourself the sun. Suddenly, she's drawn in. True guy strength ain't beefcake or bucks. It's tuning into yourself, so her take don't sway your world. See the magic of real cool detachment. Not the phony sort where you act blasé, but peek for her reaction. True stuff, where her blues don't wreck your day. Her thumbs up don't seal your picks. Her being there don't fill your bucket. Solo guy vibe puts your path dead first, every time. Your drive, your aims, your climb, they don't bend for her moods. She pitches a fit, your schedule holds. She stirs trouble, you stick to your grind. You're too wrapped in raising your kingdom to mess with her mind tricks, and that sets her craving fierce. The pleaser fella turns her stomach, cause he's yelling he's lesser. Each "you good with this" screams "I'm below you," but the guy tuned to himself, saying, "I'm rolling, you're welcome along or not," claims the top spot over her bossy streak. And her instincts can't fight that order. Sure, it don't count if she slotted you as a deal. In her head, you're a ledger line, rent help, $1,200 a month. Feelings backup, round the clock. Free wheels, no limit. Eats out 2 nights a week. You ain't her steady, you're her fix-it crew, deluxe and gratis. Every chat's a tally. She doles out warmth to hook you, but skimps so you're never set. She meters closeness like a pusher doling highs, knowing just enough keeps you hooked. She's nailed the crumb count that starves you slow, keeps hope flickering without fullness. The swap ain't fair cause she figures her company's the prize. She's gifting you the chance to foot her bills, and you ought to be grateful for the use. She won't own the trade, cause that'd paint her as a gal with fancy frills. Nah, she calls it high bar courting or owning her value. Past the swap, it's the feeling flood. She uses you like a trash bin for every vibe, every flip, every raw hurt, then snaps when you're topped off. You soak her mess, back her wild notions, cheer her for feeling it all, while burying yours deep. Her kid stuff shines in how she turns soft spots to weapons. She can sob 3 hours over a rough patch and demand you halt life to soothe. But your tough spot? I ain't your shrink. Her every emotion's gold, needing spot-on care. Yours? It's bad guy grit that gotta stay stuffed. Her emotions look like honest feelings, but they're really tricks to make you feel guilty. She's not merely upset. She's upset in a way that puts the burden on you to make it right. Those feelings of hers aren't just things she feels. They're tools she uses against you, and you're always in the crosshairs. She throws emotional storms your way to keep you unsteady, since a rattled fellow is simpler to steer than one who's sure of himself. This grip touches every part of your bond. She has to call the shots because sharing power feels like a burden to her controlling nature. No choice goes forward without her okay. Every idea needs her go-ahead. She labels it talking things over, but it's more like a kid asking a parent for permission to live. Her idea of feeling secure means you can't upset her, question her views, or step outside her story. A differing view from you isn't a chat, it's a threat to her peace. She's twisted safe to mean nobody rocks her total hold, and she counts on you to play along. This hold shows up in watching your every move. She demands to know your whereabouts, your company, your thoughts round the clock. It's not from affection, it's about facts equaling power. Your private space isn't yours, it's a risk to her rule. She stays on top by stirring up messes that only she can fix, turning herself into the sufferer and you into the wrongdoer who owes her fixes. But no amount of that tight hold conceals the fact. You're not her end goal. You're her pit stop till something better comes along. She's by your side, yet always eyeing the road ahead for improvements. Out with pals, she's scouting. A fresh face at work gets sized up. She keeps you handy while hunting your successor. A stand-in setup has clear signs. She dodges shacking up, or if she agrees, skips putting her name on the papers. She's fuzzy on plans past half a year. She calls you "this is" instead of "my guy." She holds on to her own circle that you're barred from. Her phone's like a catalog for options. Dating sites get hidden, not shut down. She nurtures ties with fellas clearly biding time. No affairs yet, but she's lining up backups, staying one message from swapping you out. The harshest bit? She'll tap your commitment to lure the next one. The steadiness you give boosts her boldness. The safety you provide lets her browse freely. You're bankrolling her quest for a true match, handing over the heart and wallet support for her hunt. This unevenness isn't by chance, it's how she likes it. She shuns equal footing for a spot above, masked as teamwork. True parity would force her to share power, match your work, and see you as an equal. She favors you below, chasing her nod, pushing extra, never quite good enough. The tilt appears everywhere. You set up fancy outings, she arrives tardy. You recall her every like, she blanks on your special day. You set aside your wants for hers, she won't budge even for crises. You're tackling love like a pro challenge, while she cheats the game. She keeps it going with picky forgetting. Your doings vanish once done. Presents lose shine fast. Your slip-ups linger forever. In her view, love's no even split, it's 90-10. You hauling the load as she critiques from the sidelines. You're working for affection. She's doling it out in rare nods. She'll wreck any push for fairness. Pull back to her level, and she stirs trouble over your lack of care. Seek give and take, and she claims you're tallying points. The tie has to stay lopsided, or it'd show she's adding zilch but being there. And folks back this whole setup. She banks on the system favoring her. The courts are her safety net from fallout. She can wreck the tie, stray, ditch promises, and still snag half your stuff, steady checks, and public pity. No blame divorce lets her walk out anytime, for any cause or none at all, and you foot the bill like it was all your mistake. She's not happy? That costs you half your nest egg. The whole setup rewards her bad habits by promising she'll cash in big. Folks everywhere side with her fully. She bails on you? He must have messed up somehow. She gets the little ones? Kids belong with mom, they say. The story's already scripted in the culture. She's the hurt one. You're the bad guy. Facts be damned. She shapes the tale while lawyers muzzle you, knowing the decks stacked your way out. This truth changes how she acts deep down. No push to fix troubles when splitting pays off. No need to chip in money since support checks cover her. It's not just cash safety, it's a shield from owning up, paid by taxes and backed by law's muscle. The rules breed risk where her ugly side gets prizes. Why act right as a spouse when wrong brings better returns? She's not sticking around from love. She's hanging on till the split bonus feels right. You're not her man. You're her savings account with a heartbeat. But this flips the script. See her scorn as built-in, not a glitch, and it all clicks. Quit chasing away her revulsion. Spot it as proof you're following her script. Kind, open, feeling deep. That sneer isn't yours to fix. It's a sign you've followed losing rules. Your growth begins by getting that women's minds aren't puzzles. They're clear if you tune out words and eye reactions. They claim to crave open hearts, yet shy from touchy guys. They talk up sweet fellows, but chase rough ones. Getting better isn't about more kindness. It's grasping that sweet turns them off like a switch. Drop sorries for being male. Quit rounding off your grit. Stop begging, leave to act like a guy. Her eye roll at your soft side? Not mean. It's a lesson. Each huff, each put down, teaches that giving and sparks disgust. True strength? Real shrug off of her moods. The kind where her scorn's like passing rain. Seen, but no big deal. Grasp her sneer as nature's nudge against limp manhood, and you quit owning it. Treat it as info. Grow strong for your sake, not her nod. Chase top form cause average kills the spirit, not to win her okay. The twist? Quit shaping up for ladies, and they spot your build. Figuring women's ways isn't scheming, it's steering clear. No fooling them to like you. Stop fooling you into being unlovable. Scorn, sneer, airs of better, not walls to smash. They're kicks back at your weak spots to wipe out. The big fact, her low view of you? A present. It points right where you shorted yourself, chasing her thumbs up over your rise. Every sneer flag spots you picked ease over push, guard over guts, her pat over your pride. Your rise isn't if she drops the sneer. It's if you stop minding. When her low look don't sway your goals, when her sneer don't shift your road. That's victory. The play ain't ending her scorn. It's making it mean zilch in your world. Hit that self-stand, that full mind freedom, and her scorn turns to wild pull toward a guy out of her grip. But by then, you won't give a hoot either.